Oh, hi. I'm Spicho. After the elections, everywhere I go, people were asking me, Spicho, who did you vote for? And I was like, guys, my vote is my secret. But with the constant bombardment of questions, it made me want to ask them more questions and think, who would people listen to, follow, or ignore 25 years after democracy? So let's go out in the streets and find out what people are saying.
Biko, Nelson Mandela, or Tambo?
I would probably say Nelson Mandela, follow.
Oh, but of course.
Yeah, Steve Biko. So it was follow, listen.
Mamela.
Yeah, Steve Biko, listen. And to be honest, I don't actually know all that much about Tambo, so I can't say whether I would, follow, listen, or ignore him,
Follow Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Okay, because he led by example.
All right.
And then I would listen to Tambo, because he gave us the Constitution.
Wow.
We're law-abiding citizens. And I would probably ignore Steve Biko in certain things, because he's a bit radical in certain aspects.
I'd listen to. I'd follow Steve Biko.
Listen to Tambo.
Listen to Tambo and ignore Nelson Mandela.
Why is that?
It is because with Biko, and I believe that. Well, when you look at the entire resistance movement against apartheid, I think the only person who was on the money in terms of explaining the root cause of the fundamental contradictions of apartheid was Steve Biko.
Right.
Because Steve Biko understood at the fundamental level that black people are not oppressed because of our economic standing or what, but merely because we are black. And it's the pigmentation of our skin that has made us subject since the colonial context, since colonizers came here. So I think that Biko, since 1652 and since those whole resistance movement was the one who had a potent weapon to challenge the status quo and to challenge the colonial hegemony. So that's why I'd say let's follow Steve Biko.
Tambo.
Yeah, and why?
Oh, follow. I'd say listen, yeah. And Mandela, I'd say follow. And who's the third one? Oh, Steve Biko. Oh, yeah. No, Steve Biko, listen. Oh, Tambo, probably ignore. And Mandela, follow.
And here's a word from our resident Skurs.
Declare, Wood, and Jan Smith.
Ignore all. Why would ignore all? Ignore all. Ignore them.
I'll follow my guy, Jan Smuts.
Your guy?
I read his biography.
Private school things.
You remove color, that guy's amazing. He's on some other level. There's a reason why, if you go into history, man, this guy was involved in the World War. He was on the committee that actually set and pretty much looked after the World War. So he was a major, directing Canadian troops, the whole lot. So he's on some other level. And then my guy, so let's say I would follow Jan Smuts. I would listen to de Klerk, because de Klerk, we could talk to de Klerk, and hence the 93 era. And hence he was part of that government that allowed the rise of Nelson Mandela to presidency. So I'll respect him, and he was in that cabinet as well, that first cabinet in our free dispensation. And then the other guy, yes, Pavut, so drop. What's it? Ignore him. So I'll totally ignore Pavut. Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Pavut, de Klerk. Okay, I'd ignore all of them because I don't think that black people, as the oppressed, have anything to do in terms of listening to the oppressors. And it's worse enough that we're living in a country that still recognizes F.W. de Klerk as a former president. And that tells you that 1994 was not an end of apartheid, it was just a transition.
That's enough, Kida.
Ignore.
Yeah, possibly ignore them all. They had they at some stage made some positive
For Wood.
but not for Wood. But probably ignore.
Let's hear what Brian.
To be quite frank, I think I would listen to all of them, the first three, the second three. I think everybody has, good traits, bad traits. and then I kind of wouldn't really decide, who to follow, listen, and ignore per se in that sequence, So, but everybody's got something to learn from, and everybody's got, an ideal that can possibly help as long as it's for the better good,
As you can see, things are still not set in stone. The best you can do is be grown and inform yourself to make the right choice. Matter of fact, play this game with your friends to see who they really are.